So hello viewers, welcome to another video of HTML. In this video, we will be talking about HTML basic elements. In previous video, we also talked about some of the basic elements of HTML, but this is second part of that video. In this video, we will be talking about some other elements in HTML which are basic elements in HTML. If you haven't seen the previous part, you can switch to that one before seeing this one because it is a bit of connected to that one. So the tags or the basic elements we will be learning about today include links. First of all, link tags are put into HTML in order to indulge hyperlinks into our web page. So what are actually hyperlinks? In various websites you must have seen there are some sort of buttons which have a tag behind them or sort of blue lines that you see in blue sort of text on which you, whenever you click, you just jump over to another page. So those are links. Today we will see how we can put them in our HTML markup. In last video, here in this index.html file, we had written this markup for our practice in order to just show you how all these things work. So today we will just be creating another file here, keeping the previous one just right here. I will be giving it the name of basic elements 2.html. So, and then we will create our boilerplate, basic boilerplate. I will give it the title of basic elements part 2. So right here we are here to put a link. So how do we put a link? A link is put in with the help of this a tag. It is this way. This is a tag, and right here we have an attribute href which contain the link to which we want the user to jump when he clicks the text. So we want our user to jump to google.com whenever he or she clicks it. So right here, let me write Google. So let us jump into browser and see how does it look. And if you are not familiar with how did I just jump towards my browser by just clicking go live, then you can see our previous videos in this playlist. I have described each and every step in order to set up this basic environment in order to practice or develop HTML markup. So here we are in our browser. So right here you may see this is that a tag. So this is just showing us the text written as Google. This is the text that we wrote inside this tag. So Google to click, if I may write here. So you may see the text has changed here as well. So if I may show you this in our inspector, Control-Shift-C, so you may see this is the same markup. So whenever a user will click on it, it will just jump to that page. Now it didn't take us to that page. Now we can write our complete path for it, https upon www whatever. So let us refresh, let us go back and then click it. Yeah, it is right here. I didn't refresh that page. So right here we are. This is our href tag, a tag. Sorry. When I will click it, we will jump to our Google page. So I didn't cut that part where I was not getting to that redirect because I want to show you each and every step that how all these things work. And if I will just be cutting this video and just putting the right thing in there, so you won't be able to actually understand what is the basic pattern you should follow in order to put that link right here. So right here, let us see. This link just takes us to another web page or other path. This is called absolute path actually. These a tags can also be used within our page if we want our page to our user to jump into another section within the same page. So right here, if I may write a big div with a large text in it. So see how does it look in our page here. So if I may refresh it, so see this is really big but not as big as we want. So we will make it even bigger. Sorry, let us do it again. So this is big enough, I think so. So right here you may see this is a really big text. So in our page or in many websites, you must have seen that you are in the page and whenever you click a button or a link, you just jump to another section in the same page without even reloading the page. So let us see how do they do it. So after this div, I will be creating sorry, I think there is some sort of problem. Sorry. So let me see what is it is. So, it isn't anything, just it's color thing. So next thing, I will be creating another div. Now this time I will give it an ID. Now ID attribute. This is an attribute that is used in within our tags, and this must be actually it is usual practice to keep it distinct for each tag which is using ID. So let us give it an ID to of jump to. So I am giving it this ID just in order to demonstrate it. So you can keep any ID right here. So after that, when I would just create another A tag right here. In this A tag, I will be writing hash because that div is using ID, and hash denotes the ID and the same ID that I used there. So in the text, I would just be writing jump to. So this is a basic markup to show you the demonstration. So right here, the Google, jumping to the Google, and the other thing right here, the next link right here, this is that link jump to. If I may click it, then see what will happen. See, it has just jumped to that div, that ID div which I had just created in just the bottom of it. So if I may write here, this is the jump div, it will be more clear to you. So right here we are jump to, we have jumped to it. So this is our A tag. So let us just remove all this junk from here which is not needed right now. So the next thing we will be talking about today in this video is this lists. Now there are two type of lists in HTML actually. These are ordered lists and unordered list. So the main difference between them is that ordered list shows the number before each of the item in it, and unordered list doesn't do so. It just shows circle bullets in front of in the starting of each item in this list, and each item in these lists is denoted by li tag right here, as you can see. So we will just write a markup for it as well. So right here we are in our basic HTML, which isn't containing any sort of tag inside body. So first of all, I will show you the ordered list. So here we are, ordered list. OL stands for ordered list. This is our tag, ordered list. So as I told you earlier as well, that each list item will be inside our li tag. So this is first item. For the next item, this is second item. So right here we are. So let us go to our browser. See here. This is the ordered list, and it is showing the number in front of them in the starting of the each list item, as it is ordered list. So let me show you the unordered one as well. So unordered list, li, this is unordered item 1. And this is unordered item 2. So here we are. See, right here it's just showing us these bullets, not actually the number. So one other thing that I just want to tell you, that in these ordered list and unordered list, we can use each ordered list or unordered list inside each other. That is called nested list. So if I may want to use this ordered list inside this unordered list as well, so right here in li, I would just write ol ordered list. In this is sub item 1, and if I may like, I can create another item in it as to a second element. So right here you may see this is the first element which is in an unordered list. This is the second element in unordered list, and this second element is having a list which is ordered list. Okay, I think you have got the basic understanding of this ordered list and unordered list. Otherwise, if you have any sort of question, you may ask me in comments as well. I will just try my best to just answer that in our next video. So here we are up to our next tag, which is image tag. Now this tag is, you may say that you would use it frequently, as it gives a bit of life into your pages, the images tag. So using images in your page actually look a bit fantastic. So image tag, it is an img tag which has an attribute src. So what is this src tag? This src tag contains the path absolute path or relative path, I will just be telling you about both of these paths in just a minute. So let us jump to practical, because in our field of development, there is nothing in our hand other than if we don't practice it. So right here, image src. Now src, right here, if I may jump to Google and write here google.com and image, any image and images, just right click and copy image address. So right here we are, Control V. This is an image. It is really untidy to use it in our pages. So we will just be shortly discussing about what is the other way to use it as well. So this is our image. So I don't think so that I have copied the right path. Copy link address actually. So Control V. Yeah, it looks a bit better than that one. No. This this also is other thing, not the thing we want. Copy image address. Control Z, Control V. Yeah, this one. This one is actually also, this one is a bit pretty one. So we'll be using this one. So as I may jump to my page, and you may see this picture is included in our page here. So if you may see this, there is another tag, an attribute, which is alt. So this is alt. Let me show you what it is. So this alt tag is contains the text which is just loaded when there is problem loading the image into the web page. So it will be shown in its place. Like this is a link. If I may just mess with it, and it would actually, our markup would not be able to get any sort of image from this link. And let me see what will happen. It is still getting it. Let us mess a bit more with it. So right here, see it. This is alt. Now the alt text is being shown here instead of the image, because our markup isn't able to fetch that image from the link that I gave to it. So this is basic understanding of this alt. I don't think so that I could get a better way to show you how when does these alt tags get in here. So whatsoever, this path, actually the path that we were just using right now, this is called absolute path. This is a direct path to the image that we are going to include into our page. Otherwise, there is another way to use it. So if I may save this image where our directory is, so basic elements, and right here I'll just make its text a bit good, test image. So right here we have this image. So this is this is named as test image. So right here, if I may want to give I may like to give this absolute other relative path, not absolute path. So it just looks something like this. ./ means into the same folder as we are in, inside our inside the folder which is containing the file we are working with. So this there would be a complete video about this thing, that how to specify our relative path relative to our file, and this is actually a complete topic in itself. So right now I would just be giving a bit of glimpse about it. So right here, inside in the same folder, and the name of the image that we just want to embed here, test image, I would just write it complete for you rather than taking that suggestion. So right here it's absolute path. So if I may go and refresh it, this is the image. Now if you may think that it's the same image or coming from the same link, I'm just messing with this, and right here you may see it is just gone. It is the same image right here, this one. If I may delete it, move it to recycle bin, so there isn't any such sort of image having this name. So there isn't any such sort of image. So our so think of it, what would our markup show us? Yeah, exactly, it will be showing us this alt tag. So see here. So I hope you liked this video. This is all for this video. Thank you for watching our video. Thank you. Goodbye.